Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot and Nails, or welcome back. Please, if this reading resonates, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know what's going on. So let's get into the reading. This is a general reading for the collective. All my readings are timeless and non-zodiac specific. All right. Okay, we've got Temperance in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, you're working very, very, very hard on something at this time, something you're incredibly proud of. This is a creative endeavor, something that you're putting your mind, body, and soul into. Got the Magician, yep. You are manifesting through this hard work. I'll get some more cards here to clarify as well. But yeah, you're manifesting, you're creating this. Got the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Ooh, a lot flipped over. Okay. 2 of Cups, King of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Wands, and the World both in reverse. Okay, so with Temperance being here, and then we've also got the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Fortune. Okay. So with Temperance being here in reverse, I really feel for most of you, you were unbalanced. Before you really started focusing on this project, this creative project, whether that's through work or outside of work, you were really unbalanced before you started this project. You were really scattered. You were just kind of all over the place. You weren't focused either with your manifestations. You wanted something one minute and then you would change your mind. You weren't capable of really focusing on what it is you wanted to create, how you wanted your life to unfold, what you wanted to do. It took you really taking the driver's seat with this project and focusing on it to help you understand where you wanted to be in the future and how you were going to actually manifest yourself to be in that position or go on that path. Let me get some clarifiers. I want to understand what this project is here. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I definitely see that most of you are single and that you will, through this project, you will be meeting a soulmate. You will be meeting your next relationship. For a lot of you, this is going to be your last relationship. You're going to marry this person. You're going to spend the rest of your life with this person. Even though you worked on this alone, or even if you had people around you, you were the one investing in this. You were investing your time, your money, resources. It all came from you. So I don't feel like you met this person like while you were working on this, but it might be something where something connected to this project at its end point is how you meet. Could also meet in something related to transportation, car, plane, like you could meet them in an Uber, you could meet them on a plane, in travel, in transit. You meet them in almost like a chaotic fashion, almost kind of like a movie is what I'm getting from a lot of you. And it's going to be love at first sight, something that hits you both at the same time. It's not going to be one of those relationships where you feel it and they don't, or they feel it and you're not sure. There's going to be no hemming and hawing, no confusion. You're both going to be on the same page. You're both going to be aligning with each other. I see that you have a lot of options in front of you, but this person that you choose is the only person out of the options that you have that you feel any sort of spark or zing with. It's definitely your other half. For some of you, if it's not that you haven't met this person, it could be someone coming back around, or this is like a friend's friend, like you meet this person by proxy because you're at the same place at the same time, you share a mutual friend. But it's going to be a very emotionally overwhelming meeting. And then once you guys meet, I feel like you're going to be inseparable. You might move in together really quickly, despite other people's, opinions of that. It's going to be very emotional for you. It's going to be very emotional for them. I think for both of you, this is the first time that you've ever experienced something like this. Yeah, I see you guys moving in together very quickly. Could be a fire sign, it doesn't have to be. Because you got the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the World in reverse. Okay, so before this person, you may have been married before. This could be the second time, you're going to be going about this. A lot of you could be divorced. It could have been annulled. There could have been infidelity in the past relationship. Could have gotten engaged and then decided at the last minute, once you caught them, either being unfaithful or just not being the person that you had originally thought they were, and left them. Your world has really been upside down since then. I think after that relationship, up until leading up to this one, you may have been single for a while, just really trying to focus on other things since you felt so betrayed by love. So I think this next round with this new person is going to unlock things inside of you that have been dormant. Let's get some clarifiers. Oh, hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video. Let's get some clarifiers for the collective. Oh. I've got 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Communication. Lots of communication. All right. 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit, 6 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Fool, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So we've got 2 aces here. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is all relative to this relationship that you're heading towards, this soulmate connection, your next significant other. That is 100% what this cup is. It's a love offering, a love journey. But this 8 of Wands, I feel like this is more relative to this career path. This is you taking opportunities. I feel like you're going to have investors or people that you never thought would be paying attention to what you were doing, knocking on your door, sending you emails, wanting to meet up, wanting to discuss expansion or investing. A lot of people are going to want to invest in what you've created. A lot of people like the idea and understand your vision. And they have more things to add to the table. Like they have more things that they've thought of that you may or may not be open to, that they want to sit down and discuss at length with you. This is going to be overwhelming to you. You're going to have so much opportunity as it relates to this project that you've been working on, that you weren't expecting this. You weren't expecting anyone to pay attention. I mean, here you are working very hard on it, being very proud. I mean, you can see eyes are closed. You really didn't think this was going to get attention, nor were you doing this for that reason. Yeah, but there's some distant, is what I'm getting, like distant investors, different people from different places, nowhere near where you're currently living, are going to be contacting you, even might be, you know, across the world or just a completely different climate than what you're currently living in, who have stumbled across your work through through hearing about you, through other people, or the internet. Just having your work or having what you were working on documented and accessible is going to make people very drawn, very, very, very drawn to what you're doing. It's going to make you go into hermit mode though. You're going to feel overwhelmed by the attention that this project is getting you, that you just, you're like, I need time to digest this. I need time to make a proper decision to make sure I'm going in the right direction. I think a lot of you are manifesting a way out of where you were. Moving away from maybe family. I feel like for a lot of you, you want to really distance yourself from people that you no longer see yourself in. You no longer see a commonality between the two of you, or a group of people, which a lot of you it's family. Some of you it could be like a core group of friends, but I really feel like for most of you it's family. You don't really want to be around these people because they've been like very judgmental towards you. The Six of Swords, you know, wanting to pick up and leave that situation. This opportunity popping off for you gives you, it enables you to have that opportunity to decide where you want to be. I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to take time. You're going to be, you know, deep in thought, trying to decide where exactly you want to go. I see this, you know, you got a turtle here. I see this taking a while, you pondering what you want to do, and then, you know, making the appropriate steps. You're definitely acting with a lot of thought at this time, you know, hence the Hermit here. We have a lot of, you know, inward reflection, but there is celebration with at least 2 other people. As it relates to this new relationship, I think people are going to be celebrating that. I think you're also going to want to celebrate your accomplishments here with what you've created thus far, with your friends, with those people that are around you that really are of like mind. They're very in alignment and in tune with how you see the world, your perspective, what you're trying to accomplish, your morals, your values. The people that are your, you know, ride or die are the people that are going to be celebrating next to you when all of this stuff starts popping off. And that's how you'll be able to know if you're making the right decision with trying to move away, because the people that are not celebrating you are the people that are not on your side. And you can see these 2 friends are, that's you in the middle. These 2 friends are genuinely happy. They're toasting you. They're equally as happy for you as you are for yourself. And that's how it should be. So I think when, you know, your core group that actually comes forward and says, let's celebrate you, this is awesome, that's when you're going to realize, like, okay, I need to move away from the people that are not doing this. I need to move away from the people that are not supporting me. And then you do. You got the Fool here, the Fool clarifying the 7 of Cups. So you have all these options out in front of you, and you decide to take a leap in the direction of this soulmate. But I don't think a lot of you realize that, for some of you, I don't think a lot of you realize, let me finish that thought. I don't think a lot of you realize that this person is going to come into your life no matter what. This soulmate is destined to be in your life. So whichever option you pick is really just a road to this person. You know, slow, medium, fast road to this person. So I think that if you have any hesitancy with making a choice, just going with your gut, going with what makes your heart happy is probably going to be the best option. It's going to be the shortest path to your happiness. You can see the dog is just, you know, confidently jumping towards the path that they want to be on. A lot of you could meet this 2 of Cups through like a blind date or speed dating or bowling. I'm getting the name Jeff. Jojo. Lawrence. Lohi. I don't know what that means. Abercrombie and Fitch or something might be of significance. Got the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the future is actually really, really bright. For you guys, there's no longer going to be conflict. I feel like with your prior connection, whether it was an actual marriage and you went through divorce, or it was a, you know, common law where you were together but then you ended up being separated, it was a marriage-like type situation, your previous relationship. However that ended, there was a lot of fighting. I think there was a lot of fighting which led to the separation in the first place. But rest assured that this new connection you're going into is not going to be a person testing your patience, that you constantly have to battle, that is difficult to be around and difficult to love. This is going to be a completely different connection than what you had before, regardless of whether it ends up in marriage or not. Don't get into the habit of comparing this relationship that you're going into to your past one, because they're light years away from each other. The last one was karmic. This one is not. I guess I should clarify. The last one was karma to, like bad karma that you had to work through, lessons and ancestral karmic debts. This current relationship that you're going into, this new one, is your reward for all of the past that you had to deal with. All right, let's get some oracle cards here to close out the reading. What does the collective need to know? Boundaries. I used the owl deck, and there's an owl in this oracle card. Let me show you. There's a little owl right there. Owls could definitely be of significance to you. Also, perhaps listening to someone that is wiser, like maybe an elder, or someone that you trust, that maybe you've been confiding in or talking to, that has given you really good advice. It might have been one of those people that's actually celebrating with you. So just a wise soul. Soulmates. Yep, you've got soulmates, Two of Cups. This is definitely going to be an incredibly happy, loving, I wanted to say healthy again, relationship. This person is going to respect you from day one. And they're going to be very kind and considerate. Let's just get a few more. But you're going to have to set boundaries with these people that you're wanting to potentially get away from. The Six of Swords, like I was saying, if it's family members or a group of people that you've realized are not on your side, you're gonna have to set boundaries, whether that's physically leaving or just saying, you know, I need some space. I need to, you know, distance myself from you. Don't be afraid to do that. Love, manifestation, you got the Magician and manifestation here. You've created all this goodness in your life, so don't for a second think that it's somebody else. Not that people haven't helped you along the way. However, you manifested this and you manifested this. 100%. You worked hard for all of this through your healing and everything else you've been through. This divorce that was full of fighting, this relationship that ended that was full of disagreements and anxiety. You've manifested this. You came through as the Magician. Now you're coming through as, like, you know, a goddess. You've got the Infinity 8 there. This is someone that's done the work. This is someone that deserves love. You manifested this new love into your life. 2 could be of significance. 22, 33. Yeah, you've got 2, 22. So 2 is going to be very, very, very significant. Also got the 2 of Cups. 2 is a very prominent number. For a lot of you, you were in isolation, really working hard on this project by yourself from your last relationship till this one. Like I said earlier, single. I feel like for the next, you know, foreseeable future, whenever you see this, you will be in 2 mode. You're coming out of being alone, doing things on your own, to doing things as a couple, as a pair. I feel like this past relationship was very controlling. You weren't able to really share your world with someone. It was more, they had their own path, you had your own path. It's almost like you guys were roommates that fought a lot, is the kind of energy I'm getting from this prior relationship. This new relationship, it's going to be like the two of you against the world. You're going to work well together. You're going to support each other. It's going to be nothing like this prior one. So a lot of really, really, really good things for you guys. You have to set boundaries, though, with this group that is being difficult. And that's part of your worthiness, part of your recognizing, hey, I don't want to be around these people, so, you know, I'm a grown-ass adult, I don't have to be. And not caring what their opinion of you is, not caring about what outsiders would think. That's a big thing I think you've been working through, is like, oh, if I don't talk to my family, or I don't talk to X, Y, and Z, this person, that person, then what will, you know, other people say? And I think that's really been difficult for you. But going within, you know, going through, you know, this hermit mode, going through this and really finding yourself and really understanding what makes you happy. And I think that during that period, you really recognize that you're just happier without this group of people over here. And it could be 6 people. It doesn't have to be, but I'm feeling very strongly that it's a group, which is making me feel like it's family. Could be friends, could be coworkers, could be a job, could be anything, but you'll know who this is, this group. They're not good for you. You're facing away from them. You're thinking, but you're not even looking at them. You're looking at the possibilities of the future. You're looking at how you can, you know, look in the mirror and, you know, find your own worthiness, because these people have been in your ear, regardless of whether you recognize it or not, unconsciously or subconsciously. Their words, their communications, the things they have said to you and instilled in your brain for a long period of time are things that you have to break. You have to cut through with these swords. You have to, you know, rewire your brain essentially to not hear their contributions, their 2 cents to everything that you want to do or everything that you think you should do. Because if you had listened to any of these people, you would not be having all of these manifestations coming in. So that's something to remember. So that is what I have for you, collective. Let me know if this reading resonated, and I will see you next time. Love you, bye.